Good afternoon. I'm Natalie Mendez,
Hi, I'm Oscar.
and I'm one of the counselors here at the Jersey City Family Partnership Clinic, and I'm delighted to meet you. Your name is Oscar, correct?
Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Oscar. I just want to begin by telling you a little bit about what I do here. As a counselor, my job is to ensure that you feel comfortable and safe here, as well as to help guide you through whatever issues you've come in to discuss. Your personal privacy is my top priority, and I want to let you know that I have a white noise machine going to ensure that nobody outside of the room can hear us. I also have water bottles if you'd like some, tissues behind you, and I'm more than happy to close the blinds if you'd like me to do so. Aside from that, I'm here to help you sift through your emotions, ask questions to help focus our discussion, provide you with information, and create attainable goals with you, and assist you in making a plan that works best for your specific needs. So I do want to mention that because we're talking about such a delicate subject, I will have to ask you some very personal questions. And if you feel uncomfortable at any point in time, you let me know. I'm not here to judge you. All I ask from you in return is honesty and that you keep an open mind while we talk. You are in control of how the session goes, so feel free to ask questions, express how you feel in any manner you deem necessary, and don't be afraid to tell me what you're thinking, because the more I know, the better I understand. Does that make sense? Do I need to clarify or go over anything?
No, it's fine. I completely understand. Thank you.
Perfect. Now, before we start discussing why you came in today, I'd like to learn a little bit about you. Tell me who you are, what things interest you, people you have close relationships with, what your job is like, anything you feel is important for me to know.
Well, I don't know if I mentioned it already. I'm really nervous. My name is Oscar. I'm 20 years old. I'm a junior at William Patterson University, and my major is communications. I currently, sort of, not really work. I'm in an internship, and for the New York radio station. It's interesting. I have a girlfriend. Her name is Raine. Been together a couple years now, but don't feel like it's going anywhere. And I have a project manager that I'm pretty close to. Her name is Gloria. But her husband is the owner of the radio station, which is pretty cool, I guess. But other than that, I spend most of my time playing video games, watching movies, riding bikes, occasional college stuff. I'm a homebody. Spent most of my time pent up in my room, to be honest with you.
See. So most of your time is spent between relaxing at home and then going to school and working at this internship, correct?
Yep. Other than that, maybe just sleeping. Calms my nerves.
That sounds fairly balanced. So then, let's switch gears a bit and talk about why you're here today.
So this morning I got a phone call from an office. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It said that I had been exposed to someone with an STD. I wasn't sure if it was a scam or anything, but I just went to go to make sure, and turns out positive for chlamydia. And I don't know. I tried to explain to the doctor what to do, but he referred me here exactly. So I don't know what my next step should be.
Well, I'm glad you're here today. Did they tell you anything else about your diagnosis by any chance?
Not much. They just mentioned that I was lucky that I had caught it on early, because chlamydia apparently seems to be asymptomatic. Not exactly sure what that means. Tried looking it up. It's not easy definitions either. I'm not nowhere in the medical field. But apparently it's easily treatable, and I don't know what the hell is going on. I just they just told me to be careful next time. They gave me some medicine that I have to pick up.
That's a lot to process. I'm glad you came in so we could discuss this. So let's start off by defining asymptomatic. Asymptomatic means that the disease is present, but there's no physical symptoms to prove it. Second, the way that you're feeling is perfectly normal, because there is a lot going on, and yes, chlamydia is easily treatable, but that doesn't take away from the fact that a person that you trusted wasn't completely honest with you, and because of that caused you to become infected. It's frustrating and your feelings are warranted, and I just want you to know that.
I mean, it's not just that. So, the past 2 women that I've slept with this month is my girlfriend Gloria and Renee. And I don't exactly know how to tell them to be tested. You know, Gloria has a hot temper and she's my project manager, so I'm in a tough spot. I really don't want to lose my internship, you know. I feel like I'm gonna get the job. I have a lot riding on this, especially the husband being the owner and everything. It's really hard. He's gonna kill me, hands down. I know he's gonna kill me. And then there's Ray. You know, we've been together. I know I said it's not going anywhere, but how do you just admit to cheating to someone that, well, I felt that it's been steady, but not really. You know, it's hard. There's no way. I don't know how I'm gonna let it go in just a blink of an eye like that.
I'm sorry that you're going through this, Oscar. Unfortunately, there's no easy answer to explain what might happen next. But I just want to be clear that what you're saying is there are 2 women you're currently intimate with, but you're afraid to tell them what's going on because of how they may react.
Exactly.
Alright, well, Oscar, although I do understand where you're coming from, I think you should also consider how not telling Renee or Gloria can affect their lives. Chlamydia in women can lead to infertility and a wide variety of reproductive issues down the road. You wouldn't want to harm these women, would you?
No, of course not. You know, Rainey doesn't deserve that. You know, Gloria, she's my manager. You know, I don't want to do that. I'm just worried.
Which I said before is a perfectly normal response. However, you were unexpectedly diagnosed with chlamydia, were you not?
I was.
And you're managing now, right?
Yes.
Then I want you to consider this. The same way you received a phone call saying you'd come in contact with someone who had an STD, they can receive a phone call saying that. There may be some backlash, but that doesn't mean your entire world is going to fall apart. You need to take things one step at a time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Good. Aside from that, I want to make sure you're following the instructions your physician gave you. So, what do you need to do to treat your chlamydia?
Well, if I remember correctly, I didn't bring the medicine with me, but I think he gave me some antibiotics. The nurse explained it to me. I take it from about, I think, 7 to 8 days, and then I just don't have sex for a while. I refrain from having sex. I guess that's possible.
Perfect. That's exactly what you should be doing. Along with your doctor's instructions, I'd also like if you keep a log for me when you take your medicine, and provide a short entry of how your day went. Do you think you could do that?
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Alright, good. Now, would you like to meet again to follow up and see how you cope with these changes going on around you?
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. Are you free next Tuesday at 12?
Alright, just see it. 1 second. Yes, that's perfect. I'll see you then.
Awesome. Thank you.